Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do it. I see the heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do well. You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. Guys, the moment most of you all has been waiting for has finally happened. Yes, you know, people have been lamenting, oh, what is the season without Basbos? What is the season without drama? What is the season without this one? What is the season without that one? People have been lamenting on the social space. Netizens have been talking on how the show has been boring, how the show has not been giving. Why? Because they've not had people exchange words. Now, I bring those set of people good news because finally there is a Basbos, the very first Basbos. And since it is a season of Dior, the Basbos came in double. The Basbos did what? It came in double. Since it is a season of Dior, everything is happening double. It's giving everything na double. Guys, like play like joke, this housemate, you know, first off, before I enter this gist deep, before gist go carry me go where I no, it's actually raining here in Lagos, Nigeria from my own end, right? So just kindly ignore the noise because this rain is not going to stop me from bringing the first ever Basbos to your doorstep. You get a point? So guys, these housemates, they were having their they just finished preparing for their checkers. All they are waiting for is presentation, their checkers tax. Not for next thing we started seeing was drama, you know, and it was between Chinwe and Chizoba. Of course, you and I know that Chizoba is among the peeps that is calm in that house. You know, when we have pair, we have the hot and we have the calm one, the water. When it comes to these checkers, Onyeka is the hot and then Zoba is the water. But to see Chizoba calmly sitting down firmly was dishing out the bars to the bowls. Oh my guys, I was like, okay, nobody is actually a calm person. Anyways, it is just when you cross the line, you get to understand between being calm and pouring out your heart. What really happened? Before we know it, Onyeka has gone to where Zoba is. That was when the camera ensued on them. One thing we should get to understand about this show is that the camera will not start off the drama from how everything happened. But one thing for sure is we will later get clarity when the housemates start discussing the conversation bit by bit. So it started off with Chinwe and Zoba. What happened, according to this explanation Chinwe was giving, is that Chinwe was giving is that, you know, they were preparing for this tax and they had cups, you know, that they were using for their parfait and whatnot. And then the Chizoba team, I think they were looking for their cups. And then later on, Chinwe gave them one cup from their own. Finally, Chizoba team saw their cup, and then when they saw their cup, and Chizoba now said, you people should stop taking our cups. So that was what Chizoba said, that you people should stop taking our cups. So, and then Chinwe did not find that funny, and Chinwe was like, what is even the meaning of that? So it may seem as though they were having that conversation on the table. Chinwe was trying to come to talk to someone on that table, and then Chizoba was like, now you will they talk about Seth. And Chinwe did not find that funny. That is how everything escalated. They started, you know, changing words. But if there is one thing I enjoyed about Onyeka, is that she was maintaining steeze while talking. She never stood up. You know, it was Chinwe who came to her, was pointing out and was calling her names. I know Chinwe was calling her stupid and whatnot, you know, calling her names. As that one was going on, Onyeka was sitting beside the sister. And Onyeka was ranting. Funny enough, Onyeka was not ranting because of the sister. Onyeka was ranting for her own cause. Like, we do not even know where this one started off from. People were like telling Onyeka, it's okay now, don't even, you have to calm your sister down and not be. Onyeka said, not be my sister matter, they even talk. The person I'm talking about know herself. Guys, before you know it, Wanni flied from where I don't know where she flew from. She came to where Onyeka was sitting. Don't try with me, Onyeka. Do something, Onyeka. Hey. Wahala be like waiting, guys. Hey, Wahala be like bicycle indeed. Wanni started ranting and shouting, and then Wanni called Onyeka the B words. Onyeka reverted back to her. So later on, Handy and Sean came to take Wanni out of the situation, and they started talking to Wanni. One thing I love that Handy did was she was cautioning her sister, was telling her sister that, oh no, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have let this get to this point, of this argument, because why would you do that? You're trying to tell them that they have the strength over you. So Wanni was cautioning Wanni that it was actually Wanni's fault. Sean was doing the same. I love people. One thing, if you've been following me on this channel, the reason why I have ish with some people's fan base is because when their faves do wrong, they barely see it. But when me, who is actually a neutral person, point out their faves wrong, they come for me. So now Handy has actually won my heart. Sean has actually won my heart. Do you know why? Because they cautioned her and told her, oh, you wouldn't have done this. You did not see them saying some things in her favor. And that's why they were saying this thing behind people's back. They were not even saying it in the presence of the housemates. They were saying it behind other people, and they were cautioning the girl. That's really sweet. It gladdens my heart. I love people who are genuine when they want to discern things, when they want to give the actual situation of things. So guys, while all of these things were happening, Ben and his pair, they were just busy plotting, talking about Kelly. They said Kelly, they think Kelly is somebody that will be a snitch. Like they were busy plotting their own while the drama was going on in the house. Now, when everything was going on, I actually pinpoint where Chinwe's own was coming. Chinwe and Zoba Basbos was coming from, but that of Onyeka and Wanni. Now here is the gist. Ever since, you remember, if you've been following, I've been bringing the diary session of this housemates, the conversation they were having and whatnot. Onyeka was explaining to Femi, and Onyeka was telling Femi every damn thing that happened. Remember, they started this wager tax, and then Onyeka, the wager tax in general was Onyeka's idea. She brought up this idea, and then the housemates liked it. During her diary session, she mentioned to Biggie how she wanted to hide herself behind the scene and not bring out the idea. She told Nne to say it. It was Nne who told her to come out and shine. And now she came out to say it. She said some of the housemates are giving her attitude because of her idea was taken. And guess what? Wanni also suggested her own idea, which was actually ignored because they feel like Onyeka's idea was better. Even Wanni herself was in the diary session. She told Biggie in her diary session that Onyeka's idea was even better than hers. She was even telling her sister. But people feel like she is not happy because Onyeka's idea was taken. And that is that perception Onyeka is still having. As when all of this thing was going on, she said after that, the gathering, when the husband gathered to suggest their idea and Onyeka's idea was the top notch, that Wanni has been giving her some certain kind of weird vibe. She said the other time she rolled up her eyes on her, and then she asked her, babe, waiting they sob. Why are you rolling your eyes up on me? And then they said, no, sorry, we know they're not you understand. And then they went to wear their eyeglass, and she was like, what is really going on? The other time they gave her another vibe, like that. She was now saying, waiting they happen. She now noticed that there is this energy coming from the twins, So now the one that stirred up this one is, they are preparing for, they've actually prepared, they are waiting for their presentation for this checkers tax. So while they finished, they did pancakes, some did donuts, depending on the instruction given to them on their group. So I think the Onyeka team, they did pancake, and then the remaining of the pancake, the people in the group were sharing and eating it. So, noticing that they were eating it, these ladies, the twins, came to take pancake from them. TJ, that is the doctor, was trying to give them. So, Onyeka now realized that, they are coming to rush this pancake. Before you know it, it's to be finished, and members of their group would not get to take. And she remembered that Topher was a member of that group, and then Topher has not tested any. So, what she did was, oh no, you doctor, please don't share this thing out. So far, some people in the group has not taken. And then Wanni dropped a side talk and said some people can be stingy. You know, that some people can be stingy. That is where everything started off, and then everything escalated. Wanni started using the B word on her and whatnot. Meanwhile, this lady, Ruthie, was having conversation with Toby and Mayor, and then she was saying that if anybody would call anybody stingy in this house, it's not supposed to be Wanni, because she knows that several times Wanni has been cooking. She would go and be like, oh, please put my mouth. Wanni would be like, no, we don't count people. I'm not putting you in. And she would stick to that. There was a time too, the same thing. She was sharing something and she was like, no, I'm not giving you. And she still did not give her. That did she do anything? She did not do anything because she knows it's not in her rights to actually argue. By the way, it's not her thing. She only needed some. You understand? So she was like, Ruthie was like, if there is anyone who would actually call someone stingy, it shouldn't be Wanni, because Wanni has done a thing just like what Onyeka did to her and said, oh, please, we need to keep our group member. That is what she has done it to her, even in rude ways, countless times. You know, and then Toby was also speaking on how Chinwe come off rude too. Like, they were just pinpointing, like, what they were it's giving right now is that the fault is solely on the other team, that is Wanni and Chinwe, right? But Chinwe's point, she was trying to say that why is Zoba seeing that the way she come off to her was rude? Why Zoba did not see the way she spoke and said, you people should stop collecting our thing as being rude too. So guys, if you ask me about this beef right now, I will tell you that it is coming up from a place of, you know, when you've actually hold beef, you know, you held grudge. When you want to spill something that is really not what it would be, why you spill it out. You understand? That is why sometimes I like people who change it, finish and clear as it hurts. You know, that is my kind of person. Hey, you have to put a stop there. That is me. I don't like to hold beef. Like, I don't know how to hold it. That's why I said, if I go to Biggie's house, Una go carry me for mouth tire, because I know how to pinpoint things, point and clear. Like, hey, no cross your boundary, because and when I say it, it is over. Guys, I don't like quarrels. I don't like beef. And when I tell you that thing, I have cleared my mind. But if I did not tell you, I will be disturbed or true. Anyway, guys, this was how everything happened, just before the checkers presentation. And guess what? I also have another gist for you guys. Very important thing. Something is going to happen very soon. But I'm going to gist you guys on my next video. Just stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, make sure you have subscribed. By the way, when all this drama was going on, netizens on the social streets are rejoicing. You see people and buzzwords. Oh my God. Chime says, finally some wahala, I just fell to my knees. You know, this one says they heard you. You know, they were rejoicing. I know how much netizens they've actually, you know, they prayed for this day to come, and now they've seen it. They are super duper happy. You know, the house is on fire. Chinwe and Chizoba, Wanni and Onyeka. I heard that my girls gave them this clout. Even Chinwe, that has been running behind the scene, is complaining that they are talking about her. Who cares? You know, so people are actually giving this, what's it called, Onyeka and Zoba, their accolade, in the sense whereby they said they were sitting down and dishing it out. That they were sitting down and dishing it out. They were not even standing. They know they do too much gra-gra. And one thing they love about them, okay, so Chime already said, even if it's a first Masbos, let them have it. It's 2 a.m. They are sleeping by this time. In other seasons, I had backlogs. So she now said, we they pray, it they show Masbos time. She actually re-quoted what she posted, because there is Masbos finally. I like Wanni, but she is wrong. You can't call someone the B word unprovoked and expect them to understand because you apologize. She's so agitated. This is coming from the cutest Kimi. And Big Love said, Onyeka, fight with class. One man fighter. Finish all of them. Bottom fourth, no be seen. Sean and Handy, take your flower. Thank you for telling Wanni to rest. Exactly. You see, in all of this brouhaha that happened, Sean and Wanni, they are just my loves on this one, because they actually pinpointed, they are just my kind of person. You are my friend does not mean I will not tell you the truth. You're my sister does not mean I will not tell you the truth. Chizoba's handler said, compose your 100%. A queen doesn't stand to argue with anyone. Vote checkers to keep seeing more composure. Like, this just little brouhaha that happened has lit up the social space. It's given we have been waiting for this day. Yeah, we have really been waiting for this day. Oh my god. I told you guys those season cannot be interesting. It's just time everything will start happening on its own. And guess what? This gist I said I have for you guys, actually gonna add spice to the season. Calm down. Angulango nankuna bia is my language. It means do not do not actually, how will I put it? Oh my god. I'm trying to look for the perfect words to use on this angulango nankuna bia. It means do not feel hey, how would I, okay, it means but what he's trying to say, guys, in actual sense is that it's just better in Igbo language. Oh my god, at this point I just feel like everyone is Igbo, but I will translate it, of course I will. It says that do not, okay, for example, ungo is palm wine. Yes, it said don't panic that more is coming. That's what it means. Especially for those underrating the season, do not panic, more is coming. That is just the perfect way I could explain this one. Guys, I think I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.